What's going on? It is Dayton 343 Vlogs, and we are working on the garden. So we're out here. We done picked about, well, hold on a minute. Now you can probably hear me. We have done picked 2 gallon of green beans. These are not the green beans already. I've been picking out of this mess, but actually surprisingly I've gotten 2 gallon out of it already. There's the green beans down in there, and they're starting to overgrow these weeds. So next year we're going to be using a green bean that I can spray. I'm gonna have to special order it, but this one here, I haven't had a lick of problem with weeds. These guys are doing, I mean, really good for green beans. They are just now putting on some good flowers, and well, there's one there. Decent sized little green beans. Now we've got some itty bitty ones here, but we've got some rain coming. Like down in there, as you can see, ain't really growing too yet, but one green bean plant off this row. These were planted 3 weeks after these 2 rows were planted. Next year we're going to be doing this garden a lot different. We're not going to be doing corn. We only got a few ears out of the corn. I can tell corn's gone. Got rid of it, tilled it up, picked what I could, and that was ready, and got it done. The tomatoes, we're going to be separating them about 5 feet rows, 5.5 feet, and then we're going to make them 5.5 feet apart from each other, so I can till in between these a lot better. Now the reason why the weeds, may you ask, why do you have so many weeds? Well, the reason for the weeds is because of all that manure we put in here, which next year that shouldn't be a big problem. I'm going to come in here and spray it with Roundup right before we plant. Wait about 2 weeks, spray it, and then plant. We're also going to put some manure in here this fall and let sit. So we've got some pretty decent little good looking tomatoes. So there's a tomato plant in there and weeds. These are the better looking plants that I've actually treated for the hornworm. They're doing pretty good. I don't see any hornworms yet. A few of them had them, but we picked them off and they've recovered. This plant here is doing pretty good at outgrowing its cage and all that good stuff. We've got this little plant here that's the, pull this weed out. This is the cherry tomato plant, or no, that's regular. It's got 2 little ones. They're not quite red enough to pick. Later on this week they will be. This is the cherry tomato plant. It's doing okay. I think those plants over there are the brandywines, which seem to be doing really good. Which I think next year I'm only planting brandywines and beefsteaks. Seems to be the ones. This is a beefsteak and brandywines. The other ones I planted are not doing the greatest. Oh, we got pepper plant here. You can see all that. Look at all them little peppers. Little sweet peppers. Lots of little peppers. So we will, yeah. We've had 2 zucchini plants die off. One on the far end, the one in the center. That's fine. It'll give these guys some more room to grow. We've probably picked 20 to 30 zucchinis. I know it's kind of weeded filled, but I'm not going to put as many zucchini plants out next year either. I'm only going to probably put 3, and I'm only going to do 1 per hill. Like back here we did 2 per hill. We did 2 per hill here. I just did 1. I've noticed the ones that are up on hills seem to do better than the rest. Holy cow, look at that big zucchini in there. Can you see that? I gotta pick that dude. Look at that, I didn't even see him. He's hiding. The cool part is, none of this food. There you go. Look at that big dog. A lot of this excess that we don't use. Of course, these are the cucumbers. They're doing pretty good. We're finding out we did not put them on a truss this year, or a fence, but we're gonna have some piggies over here. We're actually gonna be fencing in some more area. We're gonna be probably doing a row and a half. Here we're gonna be putting back to grass, and we're extending the garden out that way, and probably maybe another row wider on each side, since we're losing some length. But yeah, there's a little cucumber there coming on, all kinds of flowers, and cucumbers seem to be doing really good. I'm actually going to try to, you guys keep wanting to go this way, he needs to go this way. Trying to get them in a row, keep all their little stragglers going one way, go that way. There we go. So yeah, they're doing pretty good. This one here I chewed up, so all the stuff that was in this garden will sit, decompose over the winter, and make, I'm not going to take, I'll probably take some of the tomato plants out. This is a volunteer that's come up and we replanted, so it's doing pretty good. Heck, we've even got trees coming up out here. So couple little tomatoes we picked. Pull this dude out. But yeah, we've got some rain coming. This one's not doing too super good. We got some rain coming, and it's going to cause some stuff to get wet. That's why I've tilled up everything. It helps the soil to absorb the water, other than when it's hard. So yeah, that green bean row there's looking pretty good. These are doing better than what I thought they would. As you can see, we got lots of blooms there still, and lots of little ones. When we get some more rain, these are gonna do pretty good. I gave them another month. I'll be tilling these up. I think those will be probably another month and a half, and we'll be done with, so probably by the end of August, 1st September, we'll be done with these. I will be planting next week. I know you're supposed to plant on July 25th, your fall crop, but we're getting ready to get a 3 to 4, maybe even 5 inches of rain. I don't want all that seed sitting in that dirt with that much rain. It's not good for it. With all that, we got a big storm coming tonight, at least time of recording. It is Monday, the 25th of July, that you're supposed to put your fall crop in, but we are going to hold off until next week. We've still got plenty of time. We're gonna be putting beets in this area right here. Beets, I'm gonna probably try to do some cabbage from seed, do some fall cabbage. I heard fall cabbage is sweeter. And then we're going to do some, what do you call it? Some, beets. We're gonna do beets, turnips, maybe some cauliflower. We'll just see what we can get by from seed. And yeah, next year also we're gonna do potatoes next year. So I'm gonna try to get some areas hilled up, kind of, sort of, this fall, or this, what do you call it, this spring. I'm gonna have to come out and work this when it's muddy. But this little spot here that we had our onions in, seeded it to grass. It is coming in pretty good. Grass is coming in, so we're gonna put this back to grass. Gonna mow it again, and we're just for parking stuff, and then we're gonna use the other garden for onions and stuff like that. So we'll have different stuff. I'm gonna get one of those walk behind seeders that you put the seed in, you make a straight row with. I think Clint says he's got a couple up there in the loft, so we're gonna check those out and see what we can do with that. Like I said, next year, this was just kind of a trial run. The garden's not doing too bad for its first year back there, other than the weeds are crazy this year. So here's some of the zucchinis I got today, and there's a few cucumbers. Then I'll take you out here and show you the what do you call it? I will not be doing any more corn. Did you see a green bean I missed? Oh, it's a little one. Okay. So yeah, that's the garden update for now. We'll see you in about a month. I'll let you know where we're at. There's a little green bean. Just a weird one. All right. By the way, there's my four-wheeler. It's doing pretty good. I'm gonna take, here's what's left of the corn. I'm gonna take this, throw it up in there to be chewed up. So it'll make decompose, and you can just see the corn is what the deer ate. Just didn't do all that good. I will not be putting corn out again next year. I mean, corn did good, but not that great. So, all right. We will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys.